knifeman has gone on a brutal stabbing rampage through a German town, leaving 3 people injured. One of the victims was said to have received life-threatening injuries in the attack in Ravensburg, Baden-Württemberg, although the condition of the other 2 victims has not yet been revealed. Paramedics responded to injured people in several places around the town center as the knifeman ran through the streets, reportedly armed with a kitchen knife. The attacker is said to be a 19-year-old Afghan asylum seeker and was arrested by police not far from the scene. A terrifying video of the suspected attacker during his rampage was posted online. In the clip, he walks up behind a pedestrian and waves the knife at the back of his head, and as he turns around waved the blade in his face. Share this article shared during the stabbing frenzy, which took place at around 4 p.m. in a small market town. Pedestrians fled into shops as they scrambled to get out of the attacker's way. One of the victims was said to have been a man eating at a local restaurant with his family who tried to fight off the attacker with a chair. Local website schwäbisch.de said he suffered cuts to his back and arm during the struggle. The attacker was said to have run up to the family and fumbled wildly with his knife, and then kept pointing at the clock and yelling. Eyewitnesses were said to have seen the victim stand up and grab a chair to try and protect his family from the attacker. Police later confirmed the suspect has been arrested, and the area around the town's main square has been cordoned off as they deal with the wounded. Bus passengers were warned to avoid the Marienplatz Square area as traffic was redirected. Constance police tweeted, "At Marienplatz in Ravensburg, a police operation is taking place. A culprit has injured 3 people there with a knife. The attacker was arrested." Updates to follow. They later said, 3 people seriously injured. The crime scene was closed off, and we asked the population to observe the barriers. The Lord Mayor of Ravensburg, Daniel Rapp, came face to face with the blood-soaked attacker as he ran into the street. Mr. Rapp, who is a member of Angela Merkel's Christian Democrat CDU party, said he was confronted with the suspected attacker who then threatened his with a knife. He told German press agency, "I happened to be nearby. Then suddenly the culprit was right in front of me with the blood-covered knife and threatened me. I told him to put the knife on the floor." He added that, when he told the man to drop the knife, he did. Mr. Rapp also described the attacker as a young, rather slender man. German police believe it was just one attacker and said that, although they are still investigating the possible motive for the rampage, there is no indication at present of any terrorist background. One of the victims is said to be in a critical condition. According to a police spokesman, the suspected attacker was caught after the attack on the Marienplatz area of the city in Baden-Württemberg. One of the injured was found around 50 meters away from the other 2 victims. It is unclear whether he was attacked there or if he ran away injured after being attacked in the same place as the other 2 victims, German media reports. Neither age nor hometown of the suspect and the injured victims are known at this stage. A video taken after the scene showed blood-covered bandages, medical equipment and clothes strewn across the pavement near a bus stop. Puddles of blood were also seen under a chair outside a cafe, where diners had been sitting just before the attack. Police cars and ambulances parked around the cordoned-off area in the middle of the busy shopping street. Ravensburg is in the state of Baden-Württemberg and is a small town of around 50,000 residents which traces its history back to 11th century. It's a popular destination for tourists wishing to see the preserved medieval buildings in its historic center.